European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen is under siege. A no-confidence motion, led by Romanian MEP George Piperea, has thrown Brussels into political chaos ahead of Thursday's dramatic vote. The accusations, secretive pandemic-era dealings, abuse of institutional power, and blatant disregard for parliamentary process.
Today's motion talks about serious facts, about principles that have been broken, lack of transparency, lack of respect to justice have been proven by the decision of the European Court of Justice in the Pfizergate case, a decision that the European Commission chose not to execute.
Much of the outrage centers on von der Leyen's undisclosed texts, with Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla during the EU's vaccine procurement push and her unilateral use of Article 122 to bypass debate on a $150 billion defense fund. Actions critics say stripped power from elected bodies.
We see the alarming threats from extremist parties who want to polarize our societies with disinformation. There is no proof that they have any answer, but there's ample proof that many are supported by our enemies and by their puppet masters in Russia or elsewhere.
Faced with growing opposition, even from within her own centrist bloc, von der Leyen lashed out, branding her critics as extremists and casting blame on Russia. Her tone turned conspiratorial as she framed the motion as part of a Kremlin-orchestrated plot, despite the scandal's roots in her own undisclosed communications and power grabs.
You are feeding that beast, and at a certain moment the beast will eat you. This means it's time for a cordon sanitaire, and a cordon sanitaire means not supporting their amendments, which EPP is still doing.
As calls for accountability grow, critics accuse von der Leyen of using Russia as a smokescreen to deflect from a crisis of her own making, one that's shaking the EU to its core.